Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We got some very dangerous news, let's put it mildly. There's a lot of talk between Medvedev and some Ukrainian counterparts or officials about Crimea. As you know, Crimea voted in a referendum to join Russia. They're part of Russia, not recognized by, I think, most countries on this planet, or maybe put the other way, recognized by only a few countries. Nevertheless, it's now part of Russia, the will of the people. They said whatever they want to say. Now, we have here a little threat, or maybe a consequence of an action in case. This comes from Reuters from June 27th, 2022. Russia's Medvedev said any NATO encroachment on Crimea could lead to World War III. So Russia's Medvedev said any NATO encroachment on Crimea could lead to World War III. There you go. So you got it. Any encroachment on the Crimea Peninsula by a NATO member state could amount to a declaration of war on Russia, which could lead to World War III. Russia's former president Dmitry Medvedev was quoted as saying on Monday, and I'm quoting, "For us, Crimea is part of Russia, and that means forever. Any attempt to encroach on Crimea is a declaration of war against our country," end quote. Medvedev told the news website Argumenti ai Fatti. Argumenti i Fatti, probably arguments and facts. And now I'm quoting again. And if this is done by a NATO member state, this means conflict with the entire North Atlantic Alliance, a World War III, a complete catastrophe. Medvedev, now deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council, also said that if Finland and Sweden join NATO, which they just did now because I posted a video a minute ago with Erdogan getting everything he wanted from those two countries, so yes, they will join NATO. There you have it. Russia will strengthen its borders and would be, according, ready for retaliatory steps, end quote, and that could include the prospect of installing Iskander hypersonic missiles on their threshold. That's why it is. All right. So that's World War III. If you guys want to do anything about Crimea, any NATO country, and they would take on them not with conventional weapons. I doubt that's going to be, because they can't really win. That's the first thing. The other thing, I have to break the news now. Obviously, this article was from last night. At that time, Erdogan was still waiting for an answer from Finland and Sweden if they're going to bend over and kiss his boot, which they did today in Madrid. They said, well, take everything. And the Turks said, we got everything we demanded. And that's true. Everybody shook hands over there, signed the paper. Now, Medvedev, who's going to dare to do something? Ukraine? Great Britain? Who? Well, I think Medvedev and Russia mean what they say and say what they mean. So I have doubts that Crimea will go back, no, that's a bad term, will move away, be taken from Russia by anybody, unless Russia becomes, and I'm going to say that again and again and again, unless Russia is subdued to its period of time between how it used to be between 1991 and 1999. That was the whore of everybody else. And that's where they try to get Russia. So if Russia becomes that again, democratic and loved by everybody, and they act like clowns, and the Westerns are inviting all the Russian presidents to the White House and all that, give them vodka, more vodka, then good. That I suspect is not going to happen as long as this guy, namely Vladimir Putin, is still in the office. Or maybe if he's gone, someone even worse for the West could come. Anyway, we'll see. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Leave Crimea where it's at.